Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Nam mô Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Nam mô Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Respectfully pay homage to the Buddha, the one, the worthy one, the exalted one, the fully awakened, enlightened one. Good evening, dear my sister, brother. Today is June 30, 2021. We are at Pháp Nhang Temple on a Zoom up Buddhist study. Whereupon we would like to pay homage to the Buddha, the wonderful Dhamma of the Buddha, and the harmonious Sangha. Right now, I would like to invite my brother Pháp Thanh, who had a duty to guide meditation today. Nam mô Buddhaya, Nam mô Dhammaya, Nam mô Sanghaya.
Come on, Thai. Let us find a comfortable spot.
Now, your head may be a little bit. Yes, good, awesome.
Okay. Let us find a comfortable spot. Close our eyes and smile together. I'm going to keep my eyes open so I can see the bell. And let's practice. I invite the Sangha and all my Dharma brothers and sisters to practice mindfulness meditation with me today. Breathing in. I know I am breathing in. Breathing out. I know I am breathing out. In and out. Breathing in. I know I am alive and sitting here. Breathing out. I know I am still alive and sitting here, practicing meditation together with my Dharma sisters and brothers today. In and out. Breathing in deeply. I know I am breathing in deeply. Breathing out slowly. I know I am breathing out slowly. In and out. Breathing in, I am calming bodily action. Breathing out, I am calming bodily action. In and out. Breathing in, I am calming mental action. Breathing out, I am calming mental action. In and out. Breathing in, I am calming verbal action. Breathing out, I am calming verbal action. In and out. Feeling the whole body, I am breathing in. Feeling the whole body, I am breathing out. In and out. Feeling the whole mind, I am breathing in. Feeling the whole mind, I am breathing out. In and out. Breathing in, I know I am charging my spiritual battery. Breathing out, I know my spiritual battery gets fuller and fuller. In and out. Breathing in, I know every day I forget to charge my spiritual battery. My spiritual battery will become weaker and weaker. Breathing out, I know every day I forget to water the flowers in me become weaker and more withered. In and out. Breathing in, I know every breath is life. Breathing out, I know every practice is calm and relaxed. In and out. Breathing in, I know every day my life is shorter and shorter. Breathing out, I know every day my health is weaker and weaker. In and out. Breathing in, I know I am making use of the rest of my life to practice the Buddha Dharma more and more diligently. Breathing out, I know I am making use of the rest of my health to apply the Buddha Dharma into my daily life to benefit myself and other people right here and right now in the present life. In and out. I invite the Sangha to open your eyes, to put your hands together, smile together, and bow together. Namo Buddhaya.
Cảm ơn Brother Pháp Thanh. Right now, yesterday we studied the historical Buddha. Today we keep learning, stepping into freedom, bước tới thảnh thơi Gatha, những bài kệ thực tập chánh niệm hàng ngày. bậc phai. Bây giờ chúng ta tiếp tục học cái phần này. Mời đại chúng ta uống nước trà. Now please enjoy tea together.
That is very good tea.
It's good tea, right? It's good tea. Now we learning today. The blame. On way walking, you see here. On way walking. With natural gas. Natural gasoline, and that's working.
Ty, you do know those are that's a Valentine's Day heart and flowers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. Now today we keep learning Gatha number 11 in Vietnamese first. Bài kệ học thuộc lòng số 11 là Soi Gương. Chánh niệm là đài gương. Gương soi hình tứ đại. Đẹp nhất là tình thương. Tình thương là đẹp nhất. Với cái nhìn rộng rãi. This is Gatha number 11 in Vietnamese. Now in English. Number 11, looking in the mirror. You see, mirror. Awareness is a mirror reflecting the four elements. Here we will discuss here. Four elements. Beauty is a heart that generates love, and a mind that's open. This is Gatha number 11. Here you see we will discuss about mirror. Nhìn vào cái gương buổi sáng đó, nhìn vào gương. Chánh niệm hay là tỉnh giác hay tỉnh thức đó, là một cái gương để soi sáng bốn đại. Four element là bốn đại. Cái vẻ đẹp, cái tâm mà đẹp đó là nó tái tạo, nó tạo ra cái tình thương, tức là tình thương đó, nó có thể làm đẹp cái tâm, rất là đẹp. Và cái heart, cái mind á, đây là tấm lòng đẹp á, là tạo ra cái tình thương, còn cái tâm á, rộng rãi và phóng khoáng. Now we discuss this Gatha. Yeah, you see here, first mirror, second four element, and third love, and my open mind. Now we discuss one by one. You see here, dear Dhamma sister, brother, in the morning, when we see, when we wake up, other time, the first time we go to bathroom, and we look each other, look at the mirror, and we see who we are. The face sometimes have a black, have something on the face. Other time some color on the face. Other time we know. If nothing, and okay. If something in the face, and we use the water to clean it. So we use the mirror to look at the four elements. Few weeks ago, brother Pháp Thanh and I went to the funeral home. At that time, brother Pháp Thanh explained one by one four elements. Now we would like to remind four elements. How many four elements? First element is earth. Second, water. Number 3, fire. Number 4, wind. You see, 4 elements. But earth represent this pond, bone, nail, hair. This earth represent or symbolize. And how about water? Water symbolize blood, sweat, etc. And fire symbolize temperature, and heat, temperature, human heat. That's other time we know. And the last one, wind. Wind represent movement. Movement in breast. Our breast is wind. Symbolize in breast. Our breath movement. So for element in our body, in the physical body, relate to 4 elements outside. And when we grow up, when we in the fetus of the mommy, other time we have the 4 elements, but other time 4 elements not yet appear. And after 9 months, 10 months, and we were born. And our time we have enough 4 elements, but 4 elements belong to our physical body. Other time we know 4 elements. This we can use literally meaning, but figurative meaning. Other time we say the 4 elements. 4 elements always relate each other, never separate. Some earth a lot, and we have a heavy body, and fire we have a lot. Other time we will become fever, and wind. If we have the wind, and we maybe we will sit. We'll be sick. So 4 elements in this physical body relates other 4 elements in physical body relates 4 elements outside. And then when winter and other time no 4 elements, no water, fire, earth and wind equal. Not water no more, no wind no more. Some 4 of elements are equal. No one more, no one in higher, no one in every 4 elements equal. So first is related. They relate to each other very closely, and no one, no one heavier or lighter or more and more. No, it is equally. And 4 elements in this physical body belong 4 elements outside. But when someone asks Earth, what does the Earth means in this physical body? And other time we have idea to explain one by one. This first mirror, morning, afternoon, or evening. When we go to the bathroom, we have the mirror. We look each other. Other time we know our face is real. It's in real, not something in the face, and we see very clearly. And You see, when we have 4 elements, buffets are very good 4 elements. Other time, we can make this physical body or this heart or this physical body beautiful by generation love, and by making open mind. When we have love, because love can make this physical body and this mind beautiful, make mind open. When we have mind open, when we have open mind, when we have beautiful heart, at a time we can not only love ourselves but also love the human being or other. When we understand this Gatha remind us to first we treasure, we cherish this physical body, including 4 elements. When we understand at the other time, we eat something, we consume something, we read something, should healthy, something is healthy for this physical body. Sometimes we consume movie, YouTube, but some program violent, angry, we should reject. Other time we nurture, we cherish this physical body, become more and more beautiful. And in this Gatha, now to listen to more idea from Dhamma sister brother, I would like to invite Dhamma sister brother to share some idea from this Gatha. Yes, please. Yes, brother Pháp. Yes.
So on this particular Gatha, what came to mind was you had mentioned, when we went to the funeral home and we gave the Dharma talk on the 4 elements, and that was in the context of when we pass away, the 4 elements disperse out of the body, they return back to the earth, showing the impermanence of these elements. And that got me thinking about how, we're made up of these 4 elements in various combinations, but in the context of looking in the mirror. So when we look in the mirror, the context is we're looking at the self, where we're seeing the body that we inhabit. But the thing is, the self, what we consider self, is made of it's made completely of non-self elements. When you think about it, most of our body is made of water, which we've absorbed from our environment. You can ask a lot of anatomists. I can't even think of I studied this in college, but I can't remember the word. Physiologists. You can study it, and you find out that the body is actually maybe like 40% you, like DNA-derived you. The rest is other organisms, bacteria, parasites, all kinds of other things that aren't you. Everything that we have, the calcium in our bones, has been extracted from the food that we eat, from leftover from when our mother gave us from the womb that she had consumed early in her life. Our blood contains minerals that we absorb through our food. We are made up of things that aren't us. What we consider to be us is not really us. It's an identity or a label that we put on this physical form. But what really makes us is not this physical form. And I remember I listened to a Dharma talk from Plum Village yesterday, and the Shiko on there mentioned that when we step on the earth, when we walk on the earth, we walk on our ancestors. Because she had this revelation where she was holding an urn of her grandmother, her ashes. And she realized that as she was holding them, if nobody told her that these remains were her grandmother, she would have just assumed it was dirt. It was just sand or soil taken from the earth. And she goes, that's everything that lives dies and goes back to the elements of which it originated. So when we walk, there's been so much life on this planet for so long. The earth, every time we take a step, we are taking a step upon our ancestors, our human ancestors, our animal ancestors, our mineral ancestors. You know, all these things that we consider to be non-self are quite a bit are more the self than what we are, because they are what brought us to who we are now in the past. And going forward, when it says beauty is the heart that generates love. I remember in Old Path, White Clouds, I believe it was Nanda, the disciple who in his young days, he remembers seeing a very beautiful woman. And he was so struck by her beauty, he had to lower his eyes. And he realized that the Buddha and Shariputra looked the woman straight in her eyes and were unfazed by her beauty. So he asked them, he goes, how can a monk, or how can anybody not be affected by this external beauty? And the Buddha shared that these things, when you look into impermanence, you see that outward beauty is temporary. It's created by the discriminating mind. And that true beauty, the Buddha said that true beauty comes from a loving and compassionate heart. That is true beauty, because that is everlasting. That has true value in it. And the next line says, and then a mind that is open. An open mind is a non-discriminating mind. Because what we consider to be beautiful is usually preference. It's this type of hair is beautiful. This type of skin is beautiful. Straight teeth are beautiful. You know, a little nose is beautiful. Like we discriminate things. We say, this is good, this is bad. But that's not true. These are just illusions. So a mind that is open to see the true beauty in all things. So Thich Nhat Hanh is, I believe, trying to express in this Gatha is that when we see that there is no true nature to the self, that the only true beauty is in compassion and love, which goes beyond a self, that our own self-preferences are delusions, and that keeping an open mind that is liberated by the Dharma, illuminated by the Dharma, reveals what true beauty is. And every time we look in a mirror and we say this Gatha, we can remind ourselves that, so that when we look at other people, we can apply that to other people and not be discriminating towards anyone else or anything else. So, Gamon Thai, Namo Buddhaya, that's my 2 cents. Thank you.
Thank you. Cảm ơn brother Pháp Thanh. You have some new idea from this Gatha. Right now, how about Sister Hạnh Minh? Do you have some idea? Please share each other to learn something new from this Gatha.
Namo Buddhaya. Namo. I would like to thank you, Master and Brother Hassan, give the very good ideas. And this Gatha, I like this because it's Venus is a mirror. Mirror in this case, the mirror is a reflection. It's the reflection of our face, first face, two face, two eyes, and two nose, two ears. Because when we look at the mirror, you can know how to face. And one thing I read, I just study in the Midlands Discourse 61. the Buddha teach Rahula in the Apala forest, and I got something. I read for you the short sentence. When the Buddha asked Rahula, what do you think? What is the mirror for? And Rahula answered, for reflection, sir. And Buddha said, in the same way, Rahula, bodily action, verbal action, and mental action are to be done with repeated reflection. Whenever you want to do a bodily action, you should reflect on it. This bodily action I want to do, would it to self-affliction, to affliction to others, or to both? Yes. And Buddha wants to teach Rahula because he's just one Rahula know about the reflection of the bodily action, speech, think, talk, and speech. Every action ourselves will tell us our true nature. Suppose if we speak in a lonely speech, it means we are gentle, we are compassion. But if we speak hard word, it means we don't have compassion. So the mirror reflection our true face. But in another meaning, it means reflection our action, our speech, and our talk. Yeah, so I think this is very, very good Gatha. Thank you so much, Master and Brother.
Shiko, which discourse number was that again?
61.
Kongamon Shiko Nyu.
Thank you.
But in Majjhima Nikaya, right? This Majjhima Nikaya, when you tie Majjhima Nikaya Sutta 51, all the time you know more. This Gatha relate to this origin.
61.
61.
Yeah.
Majjhima Nikaya, right?
Yeah. The middle length is called.
Right. Majjhima Nikaya, the middle length. And this Gatha relate to the original teaching of the Buddha. Cảm ơn sister so much. Now brother Pháp Thanh speak with me fluently, happy. And now in this Gatha we have a mirror. Mirror in this case, mirrors. If figurative means mirror means the Buddha nature. When we do something wholesome, think about something wholesome, and say something wholesome, all the time Buddha nature become clear, become light. You see? But mirror sometimes dirty, sometimes mirror if liberty meaning in this case our Buddha nature have delusion, hatred, anger, wrong view, etc. So when we every day we look at the mirror all the time, we first we see our face. Our face is clear, clean or not. If clean, okay. If not clean, we can use the water to wash. in a figurative meaning, if our mind, our body with delusion, hatred, anger, all the time we can correct, we can practice the Buddha and the Buddha teaching more and more, and we correct our bodily action, verbal action, and mental action. When we practice, we correct our bodily action, verbal action, and mental action. All the time, our Buddha nature become brighter and brighter, clear and clear. And this mirror, when we do something wholesome, practice something wholesome, and say something wholesome, and all the time, our mind and body become beautiful by Dhamma practice and Dhamma learning. And all the time we have love, we love this body, we love each other, we love each other. Means we learn the Dhamma of the Buddha, we learn we practice the Dhamma of the Buddha, and all the time we discuss the Dhamma, something clear, something not clear, we discuss each other, and we learn each other, and the more we learn, the more we say the Dhamma, the more we practice the Dhamma of the Buddha, the more we have love, compassion, understanding, and happiness. If we learn at that all the time, we use the mirror to look at our physical body, including 4 elements. So 4 elements, you see here, 4 elements in this case, they themselves relate to each other. They relate to 5 aggregates. If we say only 4 elements relate each other, not enough. 4 elements in this body belong to 4 elements outside, but in this case, at the same time, 4 elements relate to 5 aggregates. Form, we can say body, form, perception, feeling, mental formation, and consciousness. 4 aggregates. 4 elements here relate to 5 aggregates. We can say 5 skandhas, pancha skandhas in the Heart Sutra. In Heart Sutra at the time, if we say 5 aggregates, 5 root, 5 aggregates at the time, body, first body and mind. Mind have 4. You see, mind have 4. Body have 4 elements. You see, and we can say 4 an element, 4 mind, chitta and ruba and chitta mean mind, ruba mean physical body, but physical body have 4 elements, and chitta have 4. Chitta have 4. For this perception, feeling, perception, mental formation, and consciousness. And ruba, you see, ruba and chitta always together, never separate. So if we say two big things, chitta and ruba, you see, chitta and ruba, they are always together. When we study, we can divide separate, but it's never separate. It's like water and vapor, image and shadow. You see, milk and water never separate. When we learn, we can divide this separate. But when it's always go together, never separate. And you see here, ruba, chitta and ruba. Chitta have 4. Ruba have also 4. But for in this case 4 elements. So in this Gatha, 4 elements here, relay five aggregates physical, the root of the physical body. So near future, someone invite my brother and sister. Now please, what thing relates, which thing relates each other in this physical body. Another time you explain Nama and Ruba, Chitta and Ruba, and Chitta includes four: earth, water, fire, wind. You see here, this physical body, the water a lot, maybe around it's lit 80% water. You see, less pond, everything. This only earth lost. Earth means water in this body more than another fire, maybe temperature, size, temperature, wind. This breathing in and breathing out is small, but wind, this wind and breath, in breath and out breath, and fire, temperature. You see, but earth more a lot of water. Earth means water. A lot of water in this physical body. Maybe it's least 75 and 80 water. So when we eat something, we should select and choose something. Anything we eat at a time, this physical body, we become sick and ill, and that's why we select. And when we study the psychology in Buddhist study, at the time, five aggregates and four elements relate each other, never separate. Nama, Ruba and Chitta go together. No one separate. And that's time we explain one by one. Or we can say this impermanent. And in Pali, anatta, non-self. We can use Pali language impermanent or non-self. All the time when we have this physical body, always this physical body, four elements always changing, mind and body always changing. But when we practice the meditation, we have mindfulness, we have meditation. All the time we practice, we consider, we contemplate, and this physical always changing, but my in mindfulness never changing. When we practice like that, all the time we have good, we are good practitioner. We think this physical changing, but our mind changing, follow this physical changing. All the time not good. This physical changing, four element changing, but this in our mind, in mindful mind, no changing. It's better. It's good. You see. And when someone from somewhere, someone asks my brother and sister, now in this physical body, can you explain me four elements relate together, or Rupa and Chitta, or five aggregates and four elements? All the time you have idea and you explain one by one, and they are related together. They never separate. If you choose Rupa and Chitta, Rupa means form or this physical body. Chitta means feeling, perception, mental formation, and consciousness. And every time you explain one by one, more people respect you. If you understand like that all the time, this physical and Buddhist study, very interesting. Now only this topic, four elements and five aggregates, maybe 1 hour and a half, very fast for you to explain one by one. First explain one by one in the feature of the mommy, and then when we were born, and all time everything belong to each other. We eat food, we drink something liquid. Like that all the time explain by one. 4 elements outside belong to this physical body. And all the time when we know each other, we respect each other, we know we eat, we drink something from someone. All the time we have this physical body. 4 elements outside nurture or fix this physical body. When they nurture, they fix this physical body, our physical body become stronger and stronger. And when we eat, when we drink, and we always show deep gratitude to worker, to those who make food for us, to those who make ring for us. Or some relays this relay another. If we think only this physical body, 4 elements in this physical don't relate to for element outside. All the time this not good for a practitioner. So when we understand that, all the time we know, oh, this physical body relates 4 elements outside. When we drink, when we have something to drink, have something to eat, all the time we always express our soul deep gratitude to those who make food for us, who make drink for us. You see, only this topic you can explain one by one, maybe 1.5 hours, very fast for you. And this Gatha relates the middle lane of Sutta Majjhima Nikaya, Sutta 61. Or some bodily action, verbal action, mental action. In the morning do something else, in the afternoon do something else, in the evening do something else. Vietnamese and English, you invite the audience, repeat after me. 20 minutes very fast. One by one, it's very easy. You see, so this Gatha we already learned and discussed together, and we are. The more we understand, the more we explain one by one. This relay that relay is never separate. Nama, Rupa, body and mind never separate. All the time you are good explainer. You are a good Dhamma sharer, Dhamma reacher, and understand that all the time we have strong confidence in Dhamma sharing, in Dhamma learning, in Dhamma practice. Okay. Now we keep learn another Gatha. Do you have some idea from this Gatha more? If you have, and please share. Not yet, maybe waiting. And we learn another Gatha. Now Gatha number 11 we already learned. Mirror we learn, 4 elements we learn, love, beautiful heart we learn, open heart we learn. We already learned together. Now Gatha in Vietnamese, kệ số 12, rửa chân, sự an lạc của ngón chân, niềm an lạc của thân tâm. This is Vietnamese. Right now in English. Gatha number 12. Gatha 12, number 12. Washing your fist or our fist. The beast enjoy of one toe. One toe. We will discuss this toe. Is the beast enjoy of one toe? Is beast enjoy? For me, in my idea, I think this should this is more correct. This plural. See, the beast enjoy of one toe are peace and joy for my whole body. Rửa chân, cái sự an lạc và niềm vui đó, an lạc và thanh thơi là của một cái ngón chân á, là cũng làm được cái chất liệu cũng an lạc và niềm vui cho cái toàn thể cái thân vật lý này. For my whole body. Now we discuss here. You see, here we have first we have toes and feet. Toe and feet in this case. Feet is foundation. Represent foundation. It's physical. Figurative and literative meaning, and have the two meaning. First, foundation. This symbolize or represent foundation. When we build a strong foundation, our time the first floor, second floor for us to build very easy. Last why, when we study step by step, we don't jump. We study one by one. We have the key. We have the map to go. We have the key to open the door to go into the room. We have good method to practice the Buddha teaching. All the time, in this case, fist, our fist is the foundation, strong foundation. We have the key to open the door to go into the room. We have the map to ride from here to there very smoothly, very brutally, very clearly, no lost way. You see, and fish have a toe. So in this case, you see, if we have everybody have less, everybody have fish and less and toe, but sometimes they have a little bit hurry. They run. They hurry mind and hurry body. In this case, hurry less. When someone needs something, and then we run, not work in mindfulness. You see, work in this case. If we are good and mindful practitioner, someone needs us. We work step by step. In mindfulness, don't hurry. If we hurry, another time not good for practitioner. Good practitioner always have mindfulness instead. So when we understand another time, we can build peace and joy for our step, mindful step. Mindful step can make our mind and body peaceful and happy. If we have unmindful step, all the time we have a little bit hurry. So in this Gatha, remind us what everybody have fish, have less, have a toe. But when we walk in mindfulness, when we step in mindfulness, we don't hurry, but step stably in mindfully. At the time we have, we can make peace and joy for ourselves. In this Gatha, we learn only this enough. Do you think? Do you have idea new from this Gatha? Please share together, learn together. I would like to listen to your from your new idea. Now, please.
Thank you, teacher. The only thing I had to add was the idea that came to mind that when we don't walk in mindfulness, we risk stubbing our toe on a corner of something. Have you ever done that? hit your toe on like a corner of a table because you were in a hurry. So like, just like you were saying, when we're in a hurry to get somewhere and we run, by being mindful of the little toe, we have joy and happiness of the whole body. Because everyone knows when you stub your toe, your whole body feels it. So that's all I had to add. I got more time.
How about sister?
Number one, dear master and brother, I just think about this Gatha. This means one toe is also is a part of the body. So if the part of body is happy, this means the whole of the body is happy. And suppose the toe is a little bit hurt, suppose painful. This means all our body will be painful. So I think it's related together. It's look like four elements: earth, water, and the wind, and the heat. This means it's combined together, related together. It will look like suppose our eyes clear, and we can see everything clearly around me. You remember the compassion? Master always changes. I'm very happy when our eyes still, my eye is still bright, my ears still can hear everything around me, and so the one part of the body is still very good, in the good condition. This means our body have a good condition. One part of our body is not good condition. We feel very unhappy. But if it's happy, this means we happy. It's like if we are in the family and brother happy, this means all of us happy. So the toe is like the part of the body. And thank you so much for your listening.
Thank you, sister. You see here, you see the toe or the feet on the left. This we can say in this physical body, we can say this is a heavy duty. Heavy duty can carry the whole body. Feet, toe, legs includes feet and toe. So our legs strong, can carry the whole body. Our legs not strong, weak, cannot carry this physical body. That's why the car, the vehicle, a good vehicle can carry, can ride everywhere around 4 people, 6 people, 7 people, or 1 people. That's why the legs, our legs, strong legs can carry the whole this body. If our legs very quick, cannot move or carry this cannot carry this physical body. So in this literally meaning and figurative meaning, Brother Pháp Thanh just mentioned less toe or feet when we walk, when we step in mindfulness. All the time we don't hurry, we don't have a little bit hurry, we have full mindfulness. All the time we become comfortable, relaxed and calm. If we work, if we run, but very hurry, other time not good for practitioner. In this Gatha, we learn only this. So another meaning, this fifth, let's thou, this foundation, strong foundation. When we study step by step, we have strong foundation in the Dhamma learning and Dhamma practice, you see. But we don't have a strong foundation, and we jump, we study this, that a lot. Somebody introduce, we don't have good method to learn. Anything we learn, but not we don't have good method to learn step by step. We don't have a good key to open the room, to go into the room, and we don't have the map to ride from here to somewhere. Other time not good for the driver, not good for practitioner. So a good practitioner in this case in the Buddhist study, when we study step by step, means that we have strong foundation. We build stable foundation. Other time, near future we study something, another. Other time we have strong confidence in Dhamma learning and Dhamma practice and our Dhamma sharing, and we are happy. If we everything someone introduce many things we learn. Right now our level right here, but somebody give a higher level. For example, right now somebody most of beginner or novice beginner go to the Buddha, go to the Dhamma center, but we study Diamond Sutta or we study Lotus Sutta. It's the highest level, and it's our time we don't have strong foundation. We have a first floor, second floor, easy to fall down. That's why when we study step by step, our foundation strong and stable. And near future, we learn step by step. Something new we learn. It's our time we very stable and stable with the Dhamma learning, Dhamma practice. Our time is very lucky and happy for a practitioner who study the Buddha teaching step by step. So in this case, have around 3 meaning, basis meaning. We know it, and our time we understand more. Now we study, we keep learning one Gatha. So Gatha number 13 in Vietnamese, bài kệ thuộc lòng số 13 là mặc áo trong tích môn, trang nghiêm y chánh báo, tịnh độ trong tầm tay, nước non cùng sáng tạo. Mặc áo trong tích môn, trang nghiêm y chánh báo, y báo và chánh báo nha. Y báo nè và chánh báo, hai cái từ này nó riêng biệt, mà ở đây kệ bài kệ năm từ đó, cho nên ôn thiền sư lấy ngắn gọn thôi. Y báo và chánh báo đó, tịnh độ trong tầm tay, tịnh độ in the violin in hand đó, nước non cùng sáng tạo. In Vietnamese right now, in English you understand more. Gatha number 13, putting on or wear the monk robe or non-robe. We can say monastic robe. Putting on this monk nun's robe, this monk robe or non-robe, a monastic robe. My heart is at ease. My heart, you see, we can learn here. My heart is at ease. I live a life of freedom, bringing joy to the world. Bringing joy to the world. This Gatha. Now, this Gatha, we have the robe to wear for the monk or the nun. The mind is at ease. To live a life of freedom, bringing joy to the world. Now we discuss this Gatha. Dear Dhamma brother and sister, when we become a monastic people, all the time we are very happy to have a robe to wear daily. Maybe we have a yellow robe, we have a brown robe color, we have gray color, and we wear daily. You see here, but we are very happy to wear to put on monastic robe, monk robe or nun robe. But our mind are us to live a life of freedom, to bring joy, happiness, peace to living things and living on earth. In this case, it's a very wonderful meaning here. In this case, when we wear monk robe or monastic robe, we don't we should practice Dhamma learning, Dhamma practice. We learn the Dhamma of the Buddha. Body and mind are peaceful. Body and mind are mindful. You see, if we wear this robe, but we have a lot of worry. It's like a secular life, secular thing. We live a monastic life, but we have a lot of worry. We have a lot of worry, and we do something hurry. We do something unwholesome. We say something unwholesome. We think about something unwholesome. All the time we have a lot of worry. We have sorrow. We have suffering. We have delusion. We have wrong view, wrong talk, wrong speech, wrong action, wrong livelihood, wrong effort, wrong mindfulness, and wrong concentration. Modern people in this case not different secular life. That's why when we wear this robe, we should have a life of we live a life of freedom, without sorrow, without suffering, without anger, without delusion. All the time we have we live a comfortable life. You see, and now wear this robe. This robe represent this without sorrow, without suffering, without anger, without delusion. But when we wear this robe, but our mind, our body have a lot of trouble, a lot of hurry, a lot of sorrow, a lot of anger. It's this in this case not different secular life. You see, so when we are very happy and lucky to wear this robe, furthermore, we have by Dhamma practice, Dhamma learning, Dhamma understanding, Dhamma achievement. At that time we live a life of freedom. Freedom what? Freedom of delusion, anger, delusion, ignorance, wrong view, etc. At that time live a life of freedom. But we wear this robe, we have a lot of sorrow, a lot of anger. Is in this case it is the same secular life. In this Gatha remind us we are very happy to wear monastic robe. All the time when we wear this robe, we know who we are. You see, when we treasure or we cherish this robe, we wear this robe, and we know who we are. And we are this well-trained disciple, a well-educated disciple of the Buddha. We should practice compassion, loving kindness, mindfulness, right understanding, right talk, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration, without sorrow, without suffering, without hurry. All the time we are very happy. But when this robe, a lot of hurry, a lot of sorrow, think something wholesome, think about something unwholesome, say something unwholesome, do something unwholesome. It's harmful for ourselves and for other people. It's not good for practitioner. When we understand that Dhamma, when we are very happy and lucky to wear this robe, to put on this robe, and we know who we are. We are students of the Buddha. We should let's go up sorrow and suffering. The more we understand that, the more we have peacefulness and happiness. We ourselves can call ourselves as a well-trained disciple of the Buddha. When this robe but had a lot of sorrow, this is not different. The same secular life is in trouble, and this Gatha reminds us we are well trained, we are well educated student of the Buddha. We should we are very lucky and happy to wear this robe. When we understand like that, all the time we are so happy. This Gatha. So you have now Pháp Thanh before brother before wear secular life, sometimes have something, but right now have only some color, brown color, gray color, yellow color. So lucky, so happy. Somebody go somewhere, you go somewhere with me, and Dhamma brother and sister from somewhere, they say, oh brother Pháp Thanh right now more and more handsome in the Dhamma. In the Dhamma, in this case, in the Dhamma learning, in the Dhamma practice. You see, and all the time we are happy, very happy to wear this robe, to put on this robe. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Now, this is Gatha, the meaning. Now, please, Dhamma brother and sister, you have something new, please share. Who are first? Now, please. Okay, Dhamma brother Pháp Thanh.
You first? Okay. Namo Buddhaya, dear master and brother. This one, I think, I recognize Vietnamese and English not the same, not the same meaning. Is that right?
I pieced that together too. I was like, I don't know Vietnamese, but looking at some of the words I do know, I was like, I don't think that's the same.
Maybe there's a match. Because in Vietnamese, say tịch độ trong tầm tay is clearly in our hand. But in English, I live in a life of freedom, bringing joy to the world. It's the same thing, not correct, not right, not very right together. But I think both Gatha, Vietnamese and English have the same meaning. It means liberation. It means liberation. Because in Pure Land, it means we have freedom, we have liberation.
Liberation.
I remember when we put the monastic robe like this, and some masters, I think I remember Master Thích Trừng told us that this is the color of liberation. It means the colors of freedom. And it means we are free from illusion, anger, greed, and desire. So the color of the monks or the nuns' robe is very beautiful and very in a very freedom and happy. Yes, and we will feel very happy and very blissful when we wear this robe. So so this is the color of liberation. I remember like that. Yes. So thank you so much.
Okay, cảm ơn sư cô. Now, brother Pháp Thanh, what do you think about it when you wear this robe?
So, my thoughts, the notes I put on here was, you know, the robes represent ordination. So, when you become ordained, you take certain precepts and promises to maintain a certain type of life. And those precepts aren't meant to be restrictive. They're meant to lead us towards liberation, towards freedom. And the whole aspect is, what you had mentioned, that the wholesome living, the disciplined living is what separates the monastic who wears the robe from the normal secular person. And it shows the responsibility of someone who wears the robe to be an example to people who don't wear robes, to people who wear normal clothes. You know, the lay people, they come to the temple, they come to the monks and the nuns to find inspiration and teaching on how to escape from desire, delusion, anger, greed. So as monastics, when we put the robes on, every time we put the robe on, it's like putting on the precepts over and over again. It's like putting on the cloak of liberation over and over again, so that we can be the living examples of what a life of freedom from attachment, a life of freedom from delusion, of desire can look like. So I always think, you know, if a monk is always stressed out, if a nun is always anxious and worried and not happy and and you know what I mean, always sad, you know, that's not a good example. That nobody's going to come to a temple if all the monks are really depressed, you know. So there needs to be fruit. When we put this robe on, it means I'm going to live a life of happiness, of ease, of joy and peace, so that when people come to me through my practice, I can show them how to live a life of more ease, joy, peace, and liberation. So that's the idea I thought, and it's true what you said. If a monastic person, if someone who wears the robe, does the exact same things as someone who's a lay person, if they, you know, say for instance, you know, eat meat, drink alcohol, smoke cigarettes, watch violent films, play violent video games, if they go to rock and roll concerts and jump into mosh pits, or go to nightclubs and do all these things that normal people do, you know, then what separates them? Why should a normal person go to a monk for teaching if they just do the exact same things? There's no separation. There's no need. They can just go to their friends and be like, well, can you tell me how to have less suffering? It just doesn't work that way. So the robe, you know, it's simple. It's the simple colors to represent that in the simplicity of life, in the simplicity of mindfulness and the precepts of the mindfulness precepts, there can be found true liberation, joy, happiness, ease, and peace. That's what I think it represents. So hopefully now that we have this Gatha, every time I put my robe on, normally I'm in a hurry to put the robe on because I'm always a little late to chanting, so I'm having to throw on the right colored robe for our live stream. But hopefully now I have that Gatha, and I'll take one extra second and, you know, I'll say, putting on my monk's robe, my heart is at ease, I live a life of freedom, bringing joy to the whole world. I can say that and remind myself every time. So, thank you.
Yes, good, brother. You see here, everybody have a physical body. All people have physical body. Even the monkey have physical body. But in this case, the body who wear this robe have a lot of hurry, have a lot of sorrow, have a lot of suffering, have a lot of illusion. It's not good for those who wear this robe, even secular robe. You see here, and then monkey. You see, monkey. They have physical body. Sometimes monkey, someone put the monkey on the monastic robe, but monkey body is follow monkey mind. So we are good practitioner when we are very happy to wear this robe, monastic robe. All the time, first of all, monastic robe remind us who we are. First, when we wear this robe, should have liberation and freedom. My mind, our mind, my mind is at ease. Wear this robe, but a lot of sorrow, a lot of hurry is not good. This Gatha remind us when we wear this robe, first we know who we are, and we wear this robe with liberation, freedom. Sometimes have a hurry, but a little bit. Something we should repair more time. We have more time to repair or to do something, but we should spend robot time to doing something. But don't wait very short time, and another time maybe in this case we have a little bit hurry. So in this Gatha, when we learn this Gatha, putting on a monastic robe, my mind is at ease, is at ease. Live a life of freedom, live a life of liberation. Gatha enough. Khoác áo cà sa. This the Gatha very useful for the monastic people to wear this. But this Gatha we will learn later on. Okay. Today we only learn Gatha number 13 enough. Now the time is over. I would like to invite my brother and sister to share the marriage. Now before we stop here, Sister Hanman have something new idea from this Gatha to say. Okay, maybe you are waiting for next Gatha. You can say more. This Gatha very lucky for brother Pháp Thanh who just wear this monastic robe and so happy when we understand like this, and our time we treasure monastic robe, cherish monastic robe, and when we wear this robe, we know who we are. Our time we are a good practitioner. Now sharing the marriage. Nguyện đem công đức này hướng về khắp tất cả đệ tử và chúng sinh đều trọn thành Phật đạo. Sharing the marriage. May the merit of this practice benefits all living things and living beings. We and human beings can realize the Buddha way together. Sadhu, lành thay, well done and excellent. Thank you so much for your learning and listening to the Dhamma talk and Dhamma learning, Dhamma practice together today. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Before we stop here, we listen Dhamma meditation music. And then we say bye-bye and see you next time tomorrow. Okay, have a good night, my brother and sister.